Hello everyone, welcome to another, but first, coffee. I'm wearing the same shirt as another episode because I'm doing it right immediately after that coffee shandy. I'm buzzing a little bit from that, I'll admit. I don't know what order these will go in. I'm going to record a few of these while I got the opportunity. Hope everyone's doing well today. Beautiful, beautiful day. Or night, depending on when this is uploaded or watched. It's nighttime right now for me, actually. Gotta be hitting the hay soon, go to work. But first, coffee before bed. Today, we are reviewing, continuing the Home Goods collection. We have Il Caffe Napoli, Il Caffe di Napoli by Kimbo. This is good stuff. I've already had it. We're going to go ahead and review it anyways. We're going to go ahead and do a pour over and a shot of espresso. This coffee was pre-ground. Still smells good, but it's almost gone. I once again have saved the very last of it just to do a review. This is another pre-ground coffee that actually came fine enough, similar to the Blue Jamaica Mountain, for an espresso, in my opinion. So, we're going to go ahead and do that. First off, it's an Italian coffee. I noticed they have a lot of Italian coffees at the Home Goods, like Illy and things like Illy, and this reminds me a lot of Illy's coffee. To the can, even. This white tin can, I guess. I don't know, aluminum. I don't know what material this is. Tin, right? Illy's is more like a smooth, real smooth, metallic-y feel. This has got more of like a paint feel to it. It's got some more ridges. I like it, though. I like it a lot. I like this can. I like what's on here, you know. I like the picture. It says, Aroma Gold, 100% Arabica, baby. It says, in Italy, if you ask for the capital of good coffee, the answer will be Napoli. It's where coffee roasting is a timeless tradition, and it's the home of Kimbo. That's why Kimbo's master roasters know just the perfect roasting point to enhance the real essence of coffee, bringing you all its intense aromas. Enjoy the authentic taste of Napoli, where coffee is passion. This is a medium dark roast. You can definitely tell. Again, it's very much like Illy's. It tastes a lot like Illy's to me. It smells like Illy's. Go ahead and start getting that whiff in there, boy. This is the end of the can, so maybe it doesn't smell as fresh as it did. But yeah, I'm definitely getting some like nutty, walnutty maybe smells here. A little dark chocolate, being more of a dark roast. I don't know what else. It's hard to tell. That's pretty much all I'm getting, really. Let's go ahead and get the pour over ready. Yeah, eventually, there's still some Home Goods coffees that I'm wanting to try. I have another one that I just got, and it's so good. I can't wait to review it. It's so good. A couple of other ones I want to try. There's some Hawaiian blends that look kind of interesting. A lot of Italian coffees like this, though, in these kinds of cans at Home Goods. Why am I putting it away? I didn't put any coffee in. Oh yeah, I also don't know if I mentioned it. Maybe in the shandy review. I don't think so, but there it is. And it's actually, for medium dark, I think it leans more medium almost. It's not that dark, which I like. I don't like a super dark coffee. I'll drink it. If I'm in the mood for it, I'll drink it. But I associate dark roast heavily with the holiday season, because every company puts out like a holiday blend that's just like, it's like they try to cook the beans as long as they possibly can for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know if Starbucks started that trend or what, but I do like a Caribou's Reindeer blend is really good because I don't feel like it's too dark. But I always got to get a holiday blend around the holidays, so that's when I'd be drinking some more dark coffee associated with the holidays. But every once in a while, I'll crave a dark roast, but normally I'm a light guy. Light, medium. That's my thing. Oh, yeah, but I forgot to mention, I got my new drip coffee maker, my Hamilton Beach 5-cup. Show that off real quick. Like I said, 5-cup coffee maker is perfect for me. I'm the only one who drinks coffee here. It's I like it. It's sexy looking. It's the first Hamilton Beach coffee maker I've had. And I haven't had a programmable coffee maker that shows the clock and everything for a few years now. So I was glad to finally get a programmable one to make sure it starts brewing coffee for me in the morning. So I like it. I will just say though that when it does brew coffee, when you walk into the room and after you just brewed some coffee and you get that hit of coffee, you don't get that so much with it. In fact, I get more of a burnt plasticky smell, and I don't like that. But the coffee tastes great that it brews, so otherwise I would send it back. But I could get over that as long as the coffee tastes good. But the water's ready, so as an Italian plumber once said, here we go! Sorry. So sorry. I'm excited for that Mario Brothers movie, though. How about y'all? It's probably going to be terrible, but we can hope that it's going to be at least passable. Here we go. Here's the pour over, baby. Very chill song playing right now. Pour over on some good old coffee. Some good old Arabica, boy. Wonderful. Okay, and while we let that cool, we're going to go ahead and brew up a double shot of espresso. Let's get it! Go ahead and use this nice blue espresso cup I got here. One of the this with a green one just like this. Were my very first espresso cups ever. Special to me, very special. I'm going for the double because we're not punks. No, sir. Okay. Actually, I don't know if I'm going to have enough for a double. Let's go single then. Yeah, this is the very last of this can here. Well, that's it for old Kimbo's Il Caffe di Napoli. Oh crap, the lid came off. And the single shot never gets used. Why would you want just a single shot? It'll be a single shot, but it'll be a strong single shot. Wonderful. Let's pull it. I wonder if you can see that. Yeah, you can a little bit. Ooh, sexy mama. There we go. All right, with that, let's go ahead and take a sip of the pour over here of Il Caffe di Napoli from Kimbo. Kimbo Slice. Doesn't Kimbo make bread, or is that Bimbo? Yeah, dude, it's good. It's still good, dude. I was really happy with this coffee. Did give me, like I said, my dark roast jollies, I guess, whenever I do want a dark roast, but I was, drinking it very consistently, almost every day for when I first got it. And usually I'll get sick of a dark roast after 2 or 3 days in a row, but I didn't get sick of this stuff. Pour over's great. Espresso, we'll get to that, I guess. I mean, I've already had it as espresso, but yeah, dude, it's good. It's definitely got that earthy charriness of like a darker roast. Got some spices going on, I think, especially when it goes down the pipe. That finish, when it first hits, definitely getting some like cocoa powder, dark chocolatey cocoa powder-iness. Just making up words. Might be some kind of berry in there. I wouldn't say nutty, really. Even though the smell kind of has some hints of maybe walnutty, a little walnut. Not really getting that through the taste, but just kind of a dark chocolate, earthiness, maybe some kind of, some kind of fruit or berry in there. I can't tell. It's good, man. It's good. It reminds me of like a Costa Rican almost, maybe. Like I said, like you would think maybe this was some Kona beans or something grown next to some volcanoes, or I don't know. It's really got that, I don't know what, I describe it as like earthiness, but it's very like, you know, with the earthiness mixed with the kind of like a little bit of spice or something like that. I don't know why that reminds me of like a Costa Rican, or a Kona coffee. Although I've never had 100% Kona coffee, so I mean, I've only had like at most maybe a 10% Kona coffee, which I have one right now that I will be reviewing. It's very good. It's a very good medium dark roast, like it says. Very, I'm getting some kind of like maybe a little woodsiness in there. I think so. Yeah. Just kind of having it, just that taste left over on my tongue. I was like starting to taste that. It's very good. It reminds me of like a Starbucks, like, oh, I don't even know. I don't really drink that much Starbucks, but it reminds me of like like a Pike's roast or whatever, which Starbucks calls a medium roast, but Starbucks medium roasts are like dark roasts. Starbucks burns the crap out of. More like Charbucks. I love calling them that. No, I did just have a really good Starbucks coffee though, called the Sirens Blend. I was gonna review it, but I was like, who cares? But it was really good, actually. I'll admit. And I knew it was going to once I read on there that it was like a mix of like Latin American and African beans. They had another blend a while back called the Willow Blend, and I haven't seen it in a while. But that one was like a Latin America African mix, and it was an actual light roast. And of course, their light roast is like light medium, but it was definitely, it hit the spot for me. It's one of my favorite coffees I've had. I've made sure to make note of that coffee, and I have not seen it again. But the Sirens Blend really reminded me of it. Excuse me. It was really good. But yeah, this reminds me of like a Pike's Roast or something, right? It's like I don't know. Pike's Roast to me has like definitely some spices going on from what I can recall. I don't drink it that much, like I said, but it's good, solid Arabica coffee, boy. It's good stuff. Now let's get to the espresso. Ooh, I'm gonna be buzzing, yo. Got some good crema. I just spilled some. Okay, we're good. Mostly got it on the floor. It smells good, dude. It's like perfect. It's perfect for espresso. Sometimes I don't know how I feel about when I get a pre-ground coffee that's already very fine and just kind of maybe meant for espresso. Like I imagine these Italian kind of coffees are probably meant for espressos. What's another one that I was just thinking of? Caffe Bustelo or whatever. I've been getting more into like Hispanic coffees and Cuban coffees because I work with a lot of like Cuban people, and they share their coffee, and it's always so good. And so I started looking into that, and a Cuban coffee that came up was Bustelo. And I was like, I think I tried Bustelo maybe one time, and I don't remember liking it, or maybe I didn't try it. I've always steered away from it because it's so cheap. But I didn't notice it reading it, but it is like an espresso coffee or whatever. And so that makes me think that's maybe made more for espresso too, but I don't know, that's a Hispanic coffee, I guess? Caffe Bustelo? I don't know. Or is that an Italian coffee? I don't know. When I looked up Cuban coffees online, it came up, though. Getting that sweetness from the crema. Followed by those dark chocolate notes. There might be cherry in there, dude. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm going to sip this crema, though. I'm going to sip this crema. It's so good. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. That crema's a good bite. All right. Here we go. That's so good. That's how espresso should be right there. Ooh, that's so good. I'm getting some sweetness now, really? Maybe more of the fruity notes are coming out through the espresso? Is that common? I don't know. But definitely those dark chocolatey notes. Yeah, dude. A kind of woodsiness, for sure. Like some kind of thing, I don't know, dark wood? Does that make sense? Coffee's the only thing where you could say describe it as woodsy, and it's like a good thing. Because who would have ever thought wood would taste good? That is fantastic. That is fantastic. I like how the taste lingers. And it almost gets better. It's so good, dude. I love it. I love it. Anyway, so go ahead and review it. Il Caffe di Napoli. Part of the Home Goods collection from Kimbo. Gonna go ahead and give the pour over a solid 8.5 out of 10. That's really good for me when it comes to a darker roast coffee. And the espresso, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10 because it just tastes like it was meant for espresso for sure. So much. You get, I don't know, so much more definitely comes through in that espresso. Like for that Blue Jamaican Mountain I reviewed for the first episode, not great espresso, not great espresso. Espresso did not complement what that Blue Jamaican Mountain did have going on for it. Obviously, the aroma was not going on for it, either pour over espresso or even the grounds. But that one really, espresso should draw and strengthen certain attributes, I feel like, of a coffee normally. And that's what that one does for sure. The woodsiness comes through a lot stronger. The chocolatiness comes through a lot stronger through the espresso. It's very good. Very good. Maybe the best espresso. I don't know. I've never been to Italy, but why am I doing a Trump? I don't know. Sometimes you feel the Trump. It's just like tongues, dude. You start feeling the Trump. And go into a full Trump impersonation. That's for deep thoughts. That's for the podcast, yo. But yeah, great coffee. Totally, I do recommend it, especially if you like an Illy's, if you like an espresso, if you like a darker roast, but not burnt to a crisp. It's not like a French roast necessarily, or even like a regular Italian roast. To me, I don't know. To me, that's a little bit lighter, but very good, very good. That'll do it for this episode of. But first. Coffee. Remember, a crappy cup of coffee is better than a no cup of coffee. I don't know. I'm still working on it. Anyways, we'll see you guys next time.